Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Today I'm going to make a pizza pasta. I have made this for one of my grandsons, Dalton. Y'all have not got to meet him. Well, you might have seen him on video we did when the family was here. He's the cute redhead. So I'm going to make pizza pasta, and that means I'm starting with some onion in my skillet. And I'm going to add some garlic. I've got some minced garlic. Now, you know I use the stuff in the jar because it's more convenient for me. And if I had bowls of garlic, fresh garlic, they would probably go bad before I use them all. And this will keep. So that was a teaspoon measure. I put a couple of teaspoons of this minced garlic in here. Let me get my salt and pepper. I have some pasta, some penne pasta back here boiling. I brought it to a boil, put my pasta in, and then I salted the water really well. You want it, that's your only chance to salt the pasta itself. Get it seasoned, so you do it then. And let's get this stirred up. I don't have any sausage, or I'd put some sausage in this. I am, however, going to put some hamburger. I have got, this is just 1.12 pounds. 1.2's not much, is it? So we're going to call it a pound. And we're going to get this browning up. And then we're going to add some pepperoni. I have a pack of pepperoni here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them up a little bit. I don't want these whole pieces of pepperoni in the pasta. I think it'd just be too much to try to chew. So I'm going to kind of stack them up and cut them. I think I'll cut them in quarters. And I think that would be a good size for this pasta. When I made it for Dalton, he just dearly loved it. He and Anna came over one day before they went off to school, and we made it. And actually, I let them cook it, and I told them what to do. I had just had knee surgery, or hip surgery, I can't remember, I think it was my knee. And I told them what to do, and they cooked it, and they so enjoyed it. I need to get them in here with me. So let me get this hamburger browning, and as it gets closer to being done, I'm going to throw this pepperoni in, and then I'll be right back with you, okay? My ground beef is browned almost completely, so now I'm going to throw in my pepperoni. I just took my noodles up and drained them, did not rinse them. All I did was drain them. So we're going to stir that around just a minute. Then I'm going to add some pasta sauce on it. So we're going to stir this around. Now, I've got my oven set to 350. And I have, this is a 1.5 quart pan that I'm using today. If we don't use all of this, I'll put the rest of it in the freezer and it will keep. So now I'm going to add, I can't resist. It's sitting here. I've got to add a smidge of butter. I just have to. And all it's going to do is make it better. But while we're here, I know I put the garlic in it and onions, but let's sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on this. And a little bit of onion powder. And I'm going to see if I can find my Italian seasonings. Oh, here they are. We're going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning in there. And that's probably a teaspoon and a half, close to 2 teaspoons. You put what you want in there. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah. Let's pour all that sauce. Now, I want to get a little bit of water. To rinse out this jar. There is still sauce in that jar. That didn't all come out. Now, that's going to cook down. That water it's going to evaporate. So let's stir that all in, and we're going to put some noodles in here. Now, the noodles I cooked to al dente, which means they're done, but they still have a little bit of bite to them. And we're just going to pour some in here. Let's do this like this. I cooked a pound. I don't think I need the whole pound. I can save that and make a pasta salad out of it. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good. Oh, look, see how we've coated those noodles? Can you see down in that pan? Oh, yes, you can see in that pan. Now, what I forgot to get out was my Parmesan and my mozzarella on. And if I had some ricotta or some sour cream, I was certainly, not sour cream, cottage cheese, I would definitely put some of that in there. But we're going to sprinkle generously. Let's be generous and sprinkle this with Parmesan. Now, Parmesan is salty, so be careful with the amount of salt that you put in. I salted the pasta water, and y'all saw me put a little bit of salt on the onions when I cooked them. I didn't use a whole lot. Ooh, that is so good. Look at there. Now, I am going to sprinkle in, stir in a little bit of this mozzarella into these noodles. Then, ooh, can you see that? So let's move that out of the way. And let's get this dish down here where we can get to it. And let's put some pasta in it. It's heavy for me. Let's spoon it in. We're going to spoon some pasta into this dish. You see that stringing? Ooh. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up, and then I am going to cover it with some aluminum foil. And I'm going to bake it in the oven. And it's going to bake about 20 minutes. And then we're going to take it out and put some more of this mozzarella cheese on top of it. And bake it for a few minutes without being covered. And we don't have much left. That's just enough to put in a little bowl for lunch tomorrow. So I'm going to get this covered and put in the oven. There we go. Doesn't it look so good? Let me show you this up close. Looky there. Now, I'm going to get it covered up with this foil and bake it for about 20 minutes, like I said. And then I'm going to take it out, coat it with that mozzarella cheese that's left, and I'm going to bake it till the cheese is good and melty and starting to get a little brown on top. And then we're going to serve it up with some toasted, crusty bread. Stay with me. I'll be back to show you what it looks like, okay? Our timer just went off. Let's get this pasta out of the oven. I'm anxious to see what it looks like. Pop Jones will be home in just a few minutes, and I'm sure he'll be ready to eat. My goodness. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah. Some of the pasta stuck, but that's okay. Now I'm going to coat it with mozzarella cheese. Look at that. Can you get any better? Looky there. Looky here. Now we're going to put this back in the oven, uncovered, for just a few minutes until this cheese gets all melty and delicious. I had some hoagie rolls left over. I didn't want to throw away. I didn't want them to waste, so I sliced them, buttered them, and then I sprinkled them with a little garlic powder and some salt and pepper. So I'm going to put those under the broiler, and that's what we're going to have for dinner, so stay with me. I'm going to show you what this pasta looks like when it comes out of the oven, okay? We're back, and I took this pasta out of the oven. I want you to see what this looks like. Now, I had to put it on another pan because it was spilling over in my oven. Looky there. Doesn't that look so good? Now, I have some toasted bread that I told you about. So let's serve some here. That cheese. Oh my goodness, y'all. Looky here. Can you see that? Can you see all those layers in there? Oh, now let's give this a try. It's hot. We're gonna have a piece of pepperoni with it too. Thanks everybody for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe,